Hello everyone, welcome back to the Toy Barn. My name's Darren and Kathy is over...
Hey, how's it going, folks?
Here, yeah. Alright, well guys, here's what's happening today. Right now we've had sales on Madcap Toys. We've had sales on Mercari. We've had sales on Poshmark.
That's right.
Madcap Toys Plus is a little bit MIA. We're going to tell you also that we've been rebooting the store. And we have been finding errors. So what I want to tell some of you fellow sellers is make sure to check out your shipping rates, your shipping locations. We had moved within a period of 8 years, maybe.
We've been here in this location 5 years.
Yeah, but I mean, we moved to the one area for a couple years.
7 years.
And we lived in Ellisville. Ever since Ellisville... we have Postmark locations there, and we've changed everything multitudes of times. I've got brand new items that I have just recently listed, or Kathy has, or Jordan has for us at one time, that are all showing Ellisville's area. We, of course, do have some that's showing our current zip code, but if you've moved, you might want to check that because that may be knocking your sales down. Since we've been doing this reboot, our sales rate is going back up, and we're barely, I would say we're maybe 1/8 of the way, would you, from where we was?
We are currently standing at about 1,200.
Yeah.
Out of 85
well,
or 86.
She's giving you last night's numbers. We are currently over 1,300 items back on out of roughly 86, 8,700 items that we had on at the time, not including what's going in and out from sales and relist. You know how that works. But guys, you might want to check on that because that may be tapping your sales rate, sell-through numbers down. Because since I've done that, mine has gone up 0.2 points, which don't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you consider the entirety of the number that you're trying to shoot for. I think the average eBay sales rate goal for most sellers is 1.2. Is that about right?
Roughly, yeah.
1.1, 1.2.
The new store's like rating right now at 1.3.
Yeah, our newest store right now is 1.3. So we're trying to get them back up there and trying to get rid of some of the dead weight, the dead wood. We've also seen some items that we have sold that have been relisted. Yeah. That was not us. Nope. But guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. I'm going to pass it off to Kathy because I got some straightening to do. And Kathy's got about 11 items. Is that correct?
That is correct.
11 items that sold, like I said, on all those sites. And Kathy, let me pass off to you, Angel.
Yeah, he's got to do some rearranging. We had to find another item real quick. Hey, folks, Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the Toy Barn. Hope you're doing fantastic and happy Monday to you. And yeah, so like what Darren has been saying is that update, of course, that I was going to give you that update on the store. Yes, we are not at 0 anymore. We're up to about, like he said, 1,300-ish listings. And we have been finding, as we relist, you know, many errors that had happened. We have been taking some new pictures of the items too, here and there, if they need them. So just trying to do some straighten up work, right? But it seems to be helping, like you said. We have been selling some old stock, so it's kind of helped out. And then right now I am waiting strategically on the Madcap Toys Plus. I'm almost at the free on the 250 listings a month. So I'm going to hold out for another week and a half. I'm going to inch it up a little bit as I can. And then starting August 1st, I'm going to start a subscription, store subscription, to get to the 1,000 basic, because I really don't want to spend, you know, $74.95 immediately on a premium for 10,000 if it's going to take me a while to get to 10,000 items on that store. So I'm just trying to strategically move it along, but it's been consistent. Like I said, conversion rate is 1.3, which is awesome, which could get even more awesome, right? It's moving right along with some stuff. The only thing that I need is feedback. I have sold, what, 13 items so far on the new site?
At least.
And nobody's giving me feedback. I don't understand it.
That is one thing I think eBay needs to fix, because that's not fair. We could have over 26,000 feedback.
Yes.
But a lot of people are buyers that buy off us and won't leave feedback because they don't want us to tell
anybody. Yeah, it's really weird because they say, well, why don't you leave them feedback? I did. I left them feedback and I didn't get any in return. So it's really weird. So you'll see it where it says so many sold, but I don't understand it. So like in eBay, if you're looking or watching, if you guys could fix your feedback like Mercari and like Poshmark, that after so many days, if the buyer doesn't leave feedback, that you'll just, you know,
after 30
knock
days,
up the number one or something.
Right. But here's the thing too. If you're going to have everything based upon your feedback rating, then we need to be able to get the feedback.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay?
That's true, and that's the thing, and it would just help because if feedback is going to have to be a part of the seller portfolio, so to speak, then, you know, we need to have that feedback in play after so many days. If they're not going to do it, you gotta step it up. Listing results, as you know, we are still counting listing results, not when we relist on the old site. That doesn't count. We don't count that part. So we count if we list new items. And so we are only $1,500 away at about a week and a half of meeting our listing goal. So we're pretty excited about that. But before we truly begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you gotta hit that bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And of course, comments, we love them and we enjoy them very, very much. So thank you all for that. Again, I do have something to share before we begin on the what solds. I talked to someone in social media. I like to engage in social media a little bit with other resellers. It's really fun. But when they come up with some questions or like help, I don't understand what's going on, I like to sometimes intervene. Now, of course, if the feed was like hours ago and they've got all these wonderful, beautiful comments from other resellers, and I'm going to say the exact same thing, I don't bother that. But I actually came upon a new one and I wanted to respond. So I wanted to share with you. So I'm not going to name names or anything, but this individual had sold a bundle on eBay. Okay. Sold a bundle on eBay back a few months ago. And there was, so it went, of course, you know, to the buyer. And then the buyer, almost towards the end of the 30 days, of course, they held on to it, said that there was one piece out of it that something happened to it and it needs fixed or whatever. So
basically they used it and broke it and they're wanting something else.
Lord knows, I don't even know what the item was. Don't even know. Don't even want to get into that part of it. So anyway, so,
well, you keep it for almost 30 days, it's got stink to it, dude.
Well, the buyer, anyways, so the buyer contacted her, and so she initiated a return, etc., etc. So it's passed, so we're almost at the end of the 30 days, like right within 24 hours as we speak right now. And there was a hurricane that happened. And so the item is still in transit. Okay, so it still hasn't met to the seller, and it even had mentioned that it kind of went back way to the buyer. And so so right now it's within, you know, at the end. So she said, so what do? I don't want to get dinged. How do I not get dinged? And so I responded to her and basically said to her, you need to contact eBay directly, not through a chat, not through an email. Call them and let them know this is what's happening. Have them confirm it. Have them look up the, you know, the label, the tracking number to see where it actually is. So that way they can put a hold out on this whole return case for at least 10 days or what have you. So that way you don't have that ding. Because if you let it go and you just let that case do its thing, it will shut it down because it's actually a machine that is doing that. So I said, call, get one-on-one with a live person, speak to them, and let them know the situation. Have them confirm to you that that's the case, and let them deal with it. So,
well, they may get their money back, which they probably would.
I don't know.
They may get the item back if it returns to them.
Currently, it says it went back to the buyer because of a hurricane, and it's in the buyer's address. But it could also show as missent, maybe, because we had a missent. You guys saw the videos. That it's still in transit, but it's doing this crazy stuff. So I said, no matter what it says right now, call eBay, call them, and have that taken care of.
Well, you got to take care of yourself as a business person, because if you don't, eBay sure isn't. And then they're going to always side with the buyer, guys. We know after 24 plus years, but beyond that point, you guys say, hey, I don't have the item back. It looks like it's in their possession. just let eBay do their thing. And sometimes if you have to, call them again before that 10-day notice has come up, and they may close the case down and give you your money back.
That's true. That's true. So
or keep
just keep it in contact and contacts and work with eBay. So that's what I basically told them, but that is also a nugget. So if you're in that kind of a process as well, and the buyer waited till almost 30 days, and there's a return and there's a case, make sure you confirm with eBay. Give them a phone call, let them know what's going on, even though they already know what's going on, but confirm it so that way they can do something with that.
Well, they really don't. The problem is they say they do, but they don't, because the person's not keeping track of it.
Right.
They've got it basically automated, and that is when we get in trouble.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But just let them know.
Yeah,
so
take care of it.
All right, so we're going to talk about what sold. So again, we had Madcap Toys, The Godfather.
Ding, ding, ding.
We had Mercari.
Ding,
we
ding.
had Poshmark. Madcap Toys Plus.
What the crap, dude?
Maybe next time. Maybe next time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's start out with Poshmark. So we had a pallet buy. Again, I've had a pallet buy a few times ago, and it had some nice shoes.
You want to show the shoes?
Well, I can actually show the shoes through the box. How about that? Look at that right there. Really, really nice shoes. I have the 2 boxes of these left of this size. This is a New Day light beige, 4-inch high heel open toe strappy sandals, size 8, new in box. Going out to Anna. Hi there, Anna. Thanks so much for $17 plus.
Shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. Got a little bit of a deal there, but like I said, I am starting to try to move out a lot of the older, I don't want to say old because they're not old, but older clothing that we've had for a little while, and the shoes, so I can start pulling from that eBay death pile and start putting on some of the newest ones and getting them also in storage. So thank you so much for that.
We're sort of out of room at this point.
We are starting to get out of room. So that was all on Poshmark. There was only just one today. And let's move on to Mercari. So I'm going to go with the one that Daren and I just found. I don't have it on my phone because Mercari buried it.
Yeah.
They buried it. So Daren said I have to look up where it says
your recent.
Yeah, last updated. But of course, on the app or on the website on your phone, you don't have that option.
It's only showing 17 of the 26, 28 sales.
So
whatever we got on
after the list, after the in progress, if there's so many on there, and they count bundles as each item, it drops off, but it doesn't show a second page, which is frustrating.
Which it used to.
And Darren was like, "Are you sure you sold that?" I said, "Yeah, I can go back to the email and show you. I sold it a couple days ago." And so we did, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you have to click last updated at the far right in order to see." So I can't do that on this phone, unfortunately.
Well, it makes it hard also to leave feedback, thus get paid on Mercari if they're not keeping up with the feedback section.
It's insane. It's insane. But anyway, this is the Brio World Ice Cream Shop. And it's so cute. I like the Brios. You don't really see much Brio out.
Not compared to Lego, no.
Not in the U.S. So I think I don't know if it's a Canadian brand. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. But I don't know if it's a USA brand or not. But you don't see a lot of Brio. I do believe this possibly had come from a pallet item. I believe.
I'm pretty sure it did.
And it sold for $17. Again, the app won't let me pull up names and all that, so I do apologize. But this sold for $17 plus shipping.
And we do appreciate your purchase. Thank you so much.
I try to shout out when I can, but sometimes it just won't let you do things, right? And then, of course, another pallet item. We sell clothing, right? All the time. Clothing. You just saw some shoes. Clothing. I just barely got this one in the last pallet buy that we had. People are starting to buy winter items. This is a sweatshirt.
How many months away? In Indiana, anyway.
Well, I mean, school starts in a couple weeks here in the Midwest. So this is something that...
So you're counting down.
Absolutely. So this could be something that someone purchased for someone for school. This is the boys' crew neck fleece pullover, size extra small, I believe it is. Yeah, extra small, size 4-5 for boys. And it sold for $7. If you would have bought it at Target originally, you would have had to pay $12. So what a great, great deal. Going out to you in the AM. So very lovely, very, very nice. Nice and fleecy. Ready for the fall cooler season and winter as well. Really nice. So we sold that as well. And then Darren didn't know we even had these. I have about, I think, 12 of these left. on the Jordan shelf, of course. This is another, see, pallet items. Pallets. Pallet items are selling.
I mean, I may even put them up, but I mean, after a while, everything's the same, right?
Yeah. So this is the Happy Birthday Spritz birthday candles. There is 13 of them, a 13 count. You can even buy a set, Darren, put them on my birthday cake next month. Good.
I could.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
Very well might.
Yeah, this sold for $3.99.
Now, do they light?
Oh yeah, see the wicks?
Oh, okay.
See the wicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they light, and it spells Happy Birthday. It's really cute.
There's no K and T and all that.
Well, there's nowhere you can make a name, but you just basically spell Happy Birthday, right? For anyone. Anyone. It doesn't have to be a Kathy. It can be anyone. All right, and then Darren told me about this sale last evening while I was making some French bread pizza, and it was.
I'm right through while I was working.
It was so good. This is a 2021 new Jinsey Princess Step Stool. So you said we had one of those left.
Let me double check. It's right.
Of course, it was out in the toy barn. Yeah. Really nice for kids to step up, you know, to the sink.
A total of two, one blue, one pink.
One blue, one pink. So if you have a little
boy,
we got one that's not Disney Princess. I don't know what it is, and then a princess one.
It's I think Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Yeah, so this basically kids can use to step up to the sink to brush their teeth, or step to help mom do the dishes, anything, right? To get something, or to grab a book off the bookshelf. 2021 new Jinsey Princess Step Stool, and it sold for $13.50. Awesome. I don't believe we did any offers because we didn't even know it happened until it happened. So great job going out to you in the AM, of course. And then lastly on Mercari, we sold a, let's see, it's the dollar. I had to make sure it was the right one I was picking up. It was the 1957B silver certificate, United States $1 silver certificate. And it sold for $6.30.
There you go.
Very good. So you've been seeing currency, you've been seeing pallet items, you've been seeing clothing, and we've sold about, I don't consider the step stool a toy, but you know, a toy or so. So very, very, very good. And now I'm Xing out all the ones on my phone so I don't go from one to the other there. And we're starting now on eBay. And we sold another piece of currency right here. So if it is listed under 20 bucks, we try to sell it, or not try to sell it. We try to pack it with the eBay standard envelope. Yep. Making sure that it's affordable when it comes to shipping. This is the 1953A. A blue seal silver certificate, $5 average circulated. Going out to, and I have to open it so I can see with my eyesight, Weefang. Thank you so much, Weefang, for $6. Very nice. Actually, only $1 up from the
right.
You must have made a deal.
I did.
It's Christmas in July. See, still wearing the Santas. I just told Darren we have currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 days left, and guess what's going to happen? Kathy stops wearing, so she doesn't look weird to the modern world, the Christmas in July t-shirts, because it'll be over. I'll be back to the norm t-shirt.
We are still doing the specials on the Christmas in July. It's took a little bit of a hit because of what we've gone through out of the blue, but it's still going on, guys.
And guess what? If you're scared, resellers, put on the Halloween items, because look, Halloween. And I have only one. I have to fix it because it says 2 available. I only have one of these Spider-Man Zach cups left. I checked in inventory. Nope, I only have one. If you go back here, I only have one left. So I have.
See, that's another thing.
Yep. So I've got to fix that. But this is the Zach Everyday Smile 16-ounce water bottle-free leak-proof Spider-Man Halloween cup. It says Thwip or Tree. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Where kids can take it around. You know, they have their little top with their little bag, or they can maybe tie it to their little trick-or-treat bag and take a drink while they're walking the...
Nope, you got 2.
Are you sure?
Right here.
Really?
Right here. Yep.
Show them to me. I got to prove because I pulled out one.
One?
And it's Spider-Man. Okay. Well, it hid, so I have to fix it. All right. No worries. No worries there. I'm glad I have the other item, right? And this one's going out to Juan. Hi there, Juan. Thanks so much. For $8. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Going out to you in the AM. And next up here, comics. Comics are selling. This actually started happening right after the big reset that you saw on Friday. So old stock, it helps see some old stock, and yeah, it's going out. 2010 Marvel Comics Deadpool Merc with a Mouth. Number 12 comic book, found in the shed, of course. Going out to Tim. Hi there, Tim. Thanks so much. For $10.98. And also, I've been adding on the reset, when I'm relisting comics, all comics are boarded, bagged, and shipped in a Gemini comic mailer. That way people know that if you're buying comics with Madcap Toys, you've got that guarantee with that, for sure. So going out to you, Tim, in the AM. And then Daren's in profit zone still on this. Still. He's been selling quite a few of these lately with that buy that he had with the file cards.
I don't have that many left, I don't think.
I don't count them, right? I don't count them. But this is, we're in profit zone still to this at this point. 1982 Hasbro G.I. Joe Ranger Stalker file card going out to Joe. Hey there, Joe. Thank you so much. For $9. Very nice. $9 for a file card. Amazing. And it's a vintage, as you know. File cards were on the back of the
that's like
carded.
the first year that come out.
That's nice.
So
that's how
back
old that
in what,
is.
1980?
1982.
Yeah, I was thinking 81, 82. I can't remember.
That's a long time to keep this. That's amazing. Very, very good for that collection. Nice. All right, and then next up, you know what was funny about this one? I was actually looking.
I just put that on.
I saw it, and I didn't even read the title. I started looking through our G.I. Joe tote for a minute. And I was like, that's odd. And I kept looking at the picture, and I was like, oh, that's a Star Wars. So I had to put it back. It was a long day.
Figures, babe. Figures.
Long day. 1981 vintage Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Cloud Car Pilot. So hopefully you can see him through Daren's writing there. Action figure was in the Star Wars tote. See, I should have looked at the SKU before I did that. Going out to Peter. Thank you so much, Peter, for $11.65 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. So 11 items going out into the AM. Yeah, so we're just really pumping it up. We're starting to continue after we have lunch today to relist again.
One day of interruption as it was. It seemed like it sort of messed everything up. But after we started relisting and correcting things, it seems like our numbers are moving the right
They're moving the right direction, and that's what we want. So today we're going to spend the day. We were going to go out and just kind of have some fun. But today I think we're going to just sit in after we eat, listen to some Christmas in July QVC, and just sit home and continue to relist the older items, the old items, make sure they look pretty. But we're not forgetting to relist a few. Daren's been very wonderful listing at least 5 new items from the death pile every day, so that way that doesn't stop, and trying to get us back to work. Because guess what? Like we said in the last video, we're in Q3. We're in the beginning. We're almost ending the month in Q3.
Right.
And Q4 is not too behind.
Well,
so if we got to
have a mistake, it's better to do it now than when it's prime time.
So we want to make sure we're pretty much large and in charge, back up starting Q4 with some new items progressively going on as well. So that is our goal. That's a lot of items to go through, but we are doing it, and we're just pushing through. So again, I think, like you said, we're up to like 1,300-ish on the Grandfather Madcap Toys eBay store. Right. So that's wonderful.
Are we going to call it the Godfather store?
I'm calling it the Godfather store for now. Daren handles it pretty much, but yeah, we're handling it for now.
His nose is a little sideways.
But Madcap Toys Plus is going to grow and get stronger and stronger. She's just going to do it more strategically.
Oh, she's dainty.
Because, like I said, I don't want to buy a premium or anchor store, right, the first month, and it take me years to get to that point, right? It's just, to me, that's throwing money in the trash.
It is,
right?
You got to be there.
Right? All right, well, I don't have anything else to tell you guys. It's been fun. I hope your Monday, again, the beginning of the week, has been fabulous. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.